All right, we're gonna keep going here with some more ab curls. So with your legs in tabletop, coming on up, you're gonna inhale whenever you come through middle. Exhale, just twist the thoracic spine. I'm gonna slow it down here. If you need to modify it, know you can come up, twist, twist, center, and down. To kick it up, you're gonna stay with me here. Inhale through middle, exhale, exhale. And now I'm gonna bring the knee in for an even more challenging. Here, I'm thinking hip bone to opposite armpit, not knee to elbow. Okay, we've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from here, coming on down, let's flip it over for some prone work. We're going to start with quite a few shoulder blade squeezes. I'm going to have you all probably put your forehead on a towel or a pillow. I will be lifting my head most of this so that you can hear me, but no, unless I'm cueing it, you're going to keep your forehead down. Okay, so this is one of those times. Think of having your forehead down. I'm going to have you bring your palms to the sides of your shoulders here. Practice the breathing with me. Inhale. And then on your exhale, pull that belly button up and away from the mat or the floor. Inhale, exhale. Think of a ice cube underneath that belly button, and you're lifting it up and away from the floor. One more time. Okay, now add on a shoulder blade squeeze for me on that exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going for a second set. Hands have come down by hips, palms are facing the floor. Inhale, exhale, pull that belly to spine, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And squeeze, and squeeze. Think of rotating that arm bone a little bit out externally so that your collarbones are nice and open. And keep on squeezing those shoulder blades together, pulling belly to spine. More advanced version is a chest lift. Right here is just fine for 2 and 1. Now bring your arms overhead here. If you have a foam roller at home, go ahead and grab it. Put it underneath your forearms here. On your inhale, shrug your shoulders up. On your exhale, slide those shoulder blades down. It's another one that your forehead can rest on the floor, a pillow, a towel. And you're just sliding those shoulder blades up and down here for me. Up and down. This is up, this is down. Trying to get in touch with those muscles that control the shoulder blades that are not up here. Are all nice and down here, your lats, your serratus. Okay, and then after you've done about 10 of those, take a little break. We're gonna take this into swan prep or baby swan. My palms are a little bit in front of my shoulders here. I'm trying to keep my collarbones rotated open. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, pull that belly to spine, lengthen the spine as you go into extension. Inhale, back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Let's just do 3. Pull that belly button to spine. Pull that belly button to spine. Inhale, coming down. This is your last one. Good. If your low back is starting to feel kind of sore here, maybe you're not working hard enough through your abs. And this next one, keep it kind of low here. We're going into single leg kicks. I'm up pretty high because my low back is not involved and I've got my abs firing. So now that this is an option, I'm gonna exhale, kick my heel to my tush twice. Straighten that leg, look at how my knee is lifted and lower. Exhale, pulse twice. Inhale, straighten, lift the knee and lower. Exhale, pulse twice. Lift, straighten, lower. Trying to recruit through those glutes and hammies here. Hamstring's not so hard to access. Glute can take a little bit of neuromuscular programming to get to. And then I'm not letting that hip bone lift. I'm thinking almost press that hip bone more into the mat, always pulling that belly to spine, or else it feels like compression, pain maybe in the low back. You gotta listen to that, maybe come down to here. Take where you are today to move forward, not where you hope to be. Be real honest where you are today. We're gonna go 2 more sets. Bump, bump, and bump, bump. Last one here. Okay, and then from here, we're gonna do double leg kicks, but I'm gonna do a modified version that we can keep building. And just have my hands on the small of my back, kicking twice, pointing, looking up, now looking the other way. Kick, kick, point and look. Kick, kick, point toes and look. Kick, kick, point and look. Kick, kick, point and look. Last one here. Okay, if you're still with me, all right, let's do a little bit of swimming here. If you make it for 1 breath, I'm happy. If you can stick with it for a bit longer, let's go for it. I'm gonna lift 1 diagonal and lift. I kind of inhale through middle, exhale, pull that belly to spine. These are your slow swims. We've got just 2 more of these, and guess what? We're gonna do pulses. All right, inhale for 2, exhale for 2. Keep engaging the tummy through those inhales and exhales. One more. Oof. Okay, take a little breath there. Let's take this into all fours from here. So I have my wrists underneath my shoulders. My knees are underneath my hips here. If your if your wrists get sore, know you can put your elbows on a box. It'll be something like this with a box right here. So know that that's available if you need to modify at any point here. Okay, again, wrists underneath shoulders. I'm gonna do sternum drops. My belly is active and on, and I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together, pressing my shoulder blades apart by pressing into my palms. Squeeze and press, squeeze and press. Okay, 2 more, 1 more. Now we're gonna take it into more traditional cat and cow. I think of spinal articulation like we did in bridges here. Changing the direction of each vertebrae, using my abs in both directions, turning my tailbone out here, sliding my shoulder blades down my spine. Good. Let's do 1 more. Inhale into that cat. Exhale into cow. All right, take it halfway in between cat and cow. If you have a mirror, you can check in that mirror. Usually this is your neutral spine. My head's in that bit of a chin nod. It's pretty nice and long here. A little bit of a cervical spine curve, the lumbar spine curve as well. We're gonna take this in to tail wags. So pivoting at my right knee, looking over my right shoulder, stick with that right ankle, take it left. Look over the left shoulder. So it's that right ankle, both left and right. Use your obliques. Stretch out the opposite side obliques. Okay, we're gonna go 2 more times. 1 more time. Reestablish my all fours here. And now I'm gonna do that left ankle. If you're looking through your armpit instead of over your shoulder, you're cheating. Try it again. Okay, Now coming back to my all fours, I'm going to start working on bird dogs. So I'm just lifting my right hand, trying not to alter my all fours outline. Sometimes I'll put my weight back on that right arm to see how much I'm adjusting. Okay, now I'm going to do the left leg and in. Again, trying not to lift that left hip so my outline looks the same whether or not my knee is down or whether my leg is extended straight behind me. I'm going for something like sets of 4, probably have lost count here. And now this other diagonal. This is my left arm. Last one. You'll see in other classes that I'll add on quite a bit of glute work here. Feel free to pause the video and do those pieces. Now I'm going in for sets of 8 to 10 to 15, whatever you feel comfortable with today. I like to start slow, really get into my points where I'm headed, and then once I feel like I'm really working it and I'm able to maintain my form, I'll go a little faster. 4, 3, my left arm and right leg that are supporting me are getting tired. I'm gonna add on just one more here. Woo, feel that shake, that means you're working it. And we're going again for 8 to 10 here, or pausing the video and going for 15. This, what we call anterior oblique slings, working really hard to stabilize me. This arm, this booty is working really hard to stabilize me along my back. Last one. Okay. And you've earned a little bit of a breather here. Let's take it into rest pose. Think of inhaling into the back line of your ribs here. If this was my own workout, I'd probably do a second set here. So now you can pause the video and do that. From here, let's take it into our side line. Okay, the big key is this elbow is underneath the shoulder. The elbow's way out here, you're gonna feel it up into your neck, and that's a big thing I wanna keep everyone out of. My knees are bent a little bit in front of me, my head's in that chin nod. Ears are stacked on top of each other, shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked, same with knees. Then we have a line from ears, shoulders, hips. It's a couple planes of alignment. You can never go wrong starting there. My palm I like to keep flat, and then I'm squeezing this bottom elbow to my hip. So I get this muscle under here, my serratus going. And then just gonna simply lift and lift. So these are half side planks. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In future videos, we'll take this even bigger and to something that's more like full side plank. So look for those if you're looking for more. From here, I'm just gonna go into clamps, keep my hips stacked. This is a cheat. Here, with that hip stacked, I gotta do some extra work in the booty to get that knee up higher without letting the hip drop back. Okay, we've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now it's fire hydrants where I lift the ankle. I'm only gonna do 5 of these. This is 3, 2, 1. From here, I want to note, if you're getting tired here, you need to think about bringing that elbow more underneath you. If it's just not right, if you're having a shoulder issue, no, you can come to here or to here, or give yourself some arrangement of pillows in order to be comfortable. I'm happy here, I'm going to stay there, but again, you can modify. A little choreography, knee up, ankle comes to meet it, knee comes down, ankle down, knee, ankle, knee, ankle. Good. And you can change this up. Just make it intentional. You could lead with the ankle, knee comes up, ankle goes down, knee goes down. Again, just make it deliberate, premeditated, and not limbs going everywhere. Okay, we're gonna go back to your half plank. Hold it up here. Give me 10 pulses. Okay, 6, 5. Inhale for 2, exhale for 2. Hold it up here. If you need to modify and go down, no problem. Give me another set of clams. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, coming on down. If your tush is exhausted, you can fast forward. If you want more, I'm doing straight leg lifts here. Again, keeping the hips stacked. If you let the hips fall back to here, it's not the same exercise. It's not as beneficial. Okay, now I'm gonna tap in front of me, tap behind me. I have this nice table to help me gauge that. The further I can bring that heel behind me, the more challenging it is on that glute complex. Notice how I'm doing this little fancy half circle in between to challenge myself. That's gonna be the last one. And then some circles here. Circle pause. It's much harder than just circle. 3, one more in this direction, and change, pause, and pause. We got this. 3, and 4. All right, you're probably feeling some good burn here. This is an option to stretch out. That top foot comes in front of the bottom knee, and you can press, hopefully getting some stretch here. If that's just not your jam, you can come to a sitting position, stretch out the glute here. Okay. Let's hold this for about 30 seconds. We've got 2 more long breaths. Really expand the back of your ribs out, maybe up to the ceiling. Okay, then we're gonna turn to the other side here, which for some of you might mean coming over here and you need to change where the camera is. Go for it. Okay, so my setup, chin nod, ears stacked, shoulders stacked, hips stacked, knees in front of me. Then it's one line, ears, shoulders, hips. This elbow's quite underneath that shoulder. It's not out here. I'm squeezing this elbow down to my hip. Sorry, I'm over a seam here. And then lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep squeezing that bottom elbow towards your hip. Okay, we've got 7 more. Okay, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Coming all the way down, checking that you're not sore up in here. Maybe move that elbow a little bit underneath you, or go down to line here. Okay, we're gonna take this into clams. Keep that hip stacked. Contract and activate the glutes here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, fire hydrant. Ankle comes up with the knee. Find that moment. Activate, activate. 6 and 5. Chin nod. 3, 2, 1. Are you breathing? Keep it up. Again, you can go down towards your full side here. Now we're going to go knee, ankle, knee, ankle, knee, ankle. Just sort out the wiring from your brain down to your knee and ankle. And again, you can change this up to any choreography you want. I'm going to go ankle, now knee, ankle, knee. Ankle leads and ankle leads. You can really throw one at your brain and go knee leads, ankle comes up, ankle leads, knee goes down. Whatever makes you happy here. Okay? I'm gonna come back to my prep for side plank, coming on up. 10 pulses here. I'm really working through here, really working through that serratus back there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Doing the second set here of your clams. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Press on out for that glute stretch. Just wherever you can access it. For many folks, that might be safer and better here. Okay, hold it for at least 30 seconds. And because we can, I'm gonna add on another video, just a bit more ab work, so look for that. Thank you so much for joining me so far. Why don't we go ahead and end with one more standing roll down. Standing hip distance apart here. Melting down the front of my body. Ooh, gotten a little closer to the floor. See how you are compared to the beginning of our workout. And then tuck that tailbone, stack up on top of your hips. And be super happy you've gotten quite a bit of Pilates work and ab work out of the way. Come back for more, let me know what you'd like to see more of, and I'll make it for you guys. We're in this together. Let's just get through this stay-at-home order. Take care.